Hey guys, thank you for stopping by moonlittarotscope for your March 2020 love reading. Major arcana associated with the sign, and that will be the sign I'm reading for. I've been kind of doing this lottery thing in my life personal readings and kind of in my life. So I think it's makes perfect sense to me right now going in a reading, not knowing who it's going to be for. So let's see. Chaos is becoming quite natural for me at this point in time. Oh, still going, still going, still going. All right. Oh, the Hermit. Yay, we got Virgos. So awesome. I love my Virgos. So this reading is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cross Watchers. Reading is going to be a love reading, relationship reading, however it works for you. Doesn't have to be about a romantic relationship. It could apply to any relationship. What I'm going to look at is the synchronicities between your reading and then your person's reading. Okay, well, I don't know. I hope that was not my computer tripping on me. Okay. All right, so Spirit, what information do we have for my beautiful Virgos? How are they feeling in love? Where are they at? What information is meant to be shared? What messages would you like to share with Virgo about what's happening with themselves in matters of the heart? Chariot card. Heavy in your feelings, guys. What is this? 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are definitely afraid to move forward in life. I don't use these. Don't look at those too much. They'll get stuck if you look at keywords. They're not as in-depth as these cards actually are, okay? So I can tell you guys moving forward that there is definitely a need to, I don't know why I wanted to tell you this, but this is about sort of like emotional maturity, which is going to keeping your emotions to yourself. I don't know why this is what's needed, but this is what's needed. Let's look into this a little bit more. We have the 6 of, looks like, 9 of Wands, crowning you. Yeah, I can really see that with you guys, Virgo. Well, basically, it's like you're working against yourself in this reading. I feel like you guys are working against yourself and your own natures. I feel like you guys really want to move forward, but you're pushing too hard, okay? Or someone's pushing you, or something about this relationship makes you feel like you should be moving faster. You should be more comfortable with that. But you guys aren't. You're afraid of messing it up, putting too much energy into something that's going to take you nowhere, okay? I feel like that's a fear. And I think that this guy, Virgo, this might be tripping you up because this could be a block for you because, in this reading, it kind of is like a Virgo block, the whole reading, We've got the Ace of Discs, which is Earth. We've got it in reverse. So I feel like you guys recently missed an opportunity, all right, and you're suffering over it, but it is making you stronger with the Strength card crowning you, okay? It's making you stronger because, it's not the Strength card, I'm sorry, it's the 9 of Wands. I'm still working with this Tarot of Thoth. It's something else, let me tell you. But anyway, so yeah, what's crowning you is that you are, you might be feeling a little left behind and a little tore up. I feel like some of you might feel like you're just coming from something that hurt you in a way that's sort of like hard to like come back from. This is like battle energy, okay? Battle energy. Sagittarius card. So you did miss out on something here. I do see that. And it was something solid, all right? And I feel like you're afraid to move forward on this. Because I feel like you guys are being judgy of yourself, okay? I feel like you're being judgy of yourself. And then moving forward, you've got to maintain some emotional maturity here and sort of understand that what you have moving forward, the secrets that you hold, the inner life that you have is very, very important, but you don't want to keep it so much to yourself that you never have a chance to get out there and really connect with anybody on a soul level. All right. You're, there, I see like there could be some overanalyzing of things and a little bit of, you know, you guys do need to move a bit and you need to get out. This is the Cancer card as well. You need to get out a bit and out and about of your house if you're spending too much time in your house. Hard. You got to be spontaneous with this, guys. All right. Now, what this has to do with love, I'm not sure yet. It's just been talking about you for how long? How long has it been? Let's see. What, 5 minutes? All Virgo, all the time. And we'll get into your partner's energy. Just hang tight, okay? I am going to clarify what this Ace of Discs is about. What is it that Virgo has lost out on? What is this missed opportunity about? These cards are so old, okay? And they were like $1.99 from the Walmart website, okay? But I love them. I love them so much. But like working with them is like, they feel like cloth, okay? So it's tricky. It's really hard to shuffle these cards. You have to be like an expert shuffler here. Okay, what did they miss out on? Balance and possibly counsel. Ooh, maybe you guys lost out on something at work. Maybe there was an employee of yours or you were connected by your job somehow. I think you guys were afraid that your life would become too boring if you took this opportunity in the past. So, this is a very difficult place to be. It's sort of like you feel like you're going against everything and all the principles that you have. Like you are in a position of where you really feel like you're being pushed to go against what you live by, the principles that you have embraced and accepted as your own. Okay, so let's find out, why is Chariot the center of our reading? Okay. Ace of Pentacles right here, because you guys didn't want to miss out on this situation, but you did. And so I feel like you guys want to move forward and grab hold of that opportunity again. Okay. I'm almost getting that feeling that you get when you're like, oh man, I should have, I really should have talked to that guy or talked to that girl that caught my eye, and I didn't make that, like I didn't take that step. But it's not that exact scenario, because there's some of you that are truly going through something really heavy. And it's almost like some of you lost yourself with the Queen of Swords down here in reverse. Let me clarify that. So you guys are moving ahead. You guys are moving forward. All right, you are. Like, you're breaking free of something and moving forward. What's crossing you is, of course, the fear of failure, the fear of putting too much effort into something that you've done again, because this last time you put all the effort and energy into it, it just wore your ass out. It like wore you out. You're just like, oh, But you this is the wizened, like you've wizened up to something. You've grown wiser from this, Virgo. And so this is interesting, because this is the energy that's driving you right now, is water. It's very different from the rest of the reading. And then I really like it. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse, which is our lovely Pisces. Just know it that March, Mercury retrograde will be in the middle of it, right when March hits. So this could be your frustration with people that are like up in their heads, and they don't have anything like concrete or practical to explain to you, and that can be very frustrating for you. And we have the Hierophant in reverse, because organizations and systems right now aren't going to work, okay, during this time. I believe it's the retrograde is over on the 10th. Then we'll be in post-shadow phase. But Virgo, this energy is actually not bad for you. The Mercury energy is not bad for you. And I really love the fact that you're wanting to move forward. But I feel like you're moving forward with fear, and that that is my concern. You guys are sort of like buying into some sort of system or some sort of way something should be. And because of that, you're unable to honor your own wisdom and go your own way. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is very, okay. Whew. I almost got tears in my eyes. So it's almost like you guys are fighting against your own independence and your own freedom in this reading. Okay. So I'm going to put these cards aside and we're going to look at your partner. You guys are fighting against yourselves here. Okay. I'm going to keep these cards open and out. We're going to see what cards will collaborate together between the two of you. That'll be a simple way of seeing how your energy is presently mixed with your partners. We're going to go for the old-fashioned Rider-Waite. Get as much clarity as we can for Virgo's partner. The person that Virgo is watching this video for, or is who is on your mind at this time. All right, we've got the Two of Wands. Crossed by the King of Pentacles. Emperor in reverse. The Hermit in reverse, that being your card, my dears. The Ten of Pentacles upright. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Whoa, this took a crazy turn. So I feel like your partner is certainly, your partner is not living by, okay. This feels a lot to me like, again, there's a shutting down of spiritual openness that's happening with your partner. They're also looking ahead and away because what is crowning them is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a very traditional life. All right. This is, it's so funny because I think I said earlier, I think I said boring, that you guys think maybe this is boring. I wonder if this partner and you are struggling because of boredom, whereas you're not bored. This person might be kind of boring. Sorry, to you. So of course we got the Hermit in reverse. Let's clarify, Spirit. Why do we have the Hermit in reverse for my lovely Virgos and their partner's recent past? I mean, other than the obvious, which could be the Virgo is in the recent past, as if you guys had split, which doesn't really surprise me, but it doesn't have to be. So let's find out. Okay, this one came up, and we have the Seven of Swords in the upright. I feel like that you stole their heart. That's what I'm hearing. You stole their heart. They want a very traditional lifestyle, and you're challenging them, guys. For this, we've got Justice in reverse. So this is about, I think, is about karma. So this could be somebody that wants this is also about organization, like communities, and with Justice in reverse, maybe they are dealing with or living in a space where they feel like they were treated unfairly by the system or a community, and it's keeping them from having a normal life that they want, the life that they think that they want, which is basically like, this really is screaming like custody battle to me, child support, those kind of things. They're so concerned with getting exactly what they need that I do get the feeling that I feel a lot, especially with the Swords energy here, that this person does feel entitled and that they feel like they need, that the universe needs to give them things, okay, that they deserve it, right? Because Five of Swords is playing unfairly because it's in the reverse, and this is moving forward. I think your partner is in the process of learning, getting their shit together, and just being like, oh crap, I cannot be, this person going forward. I have to fight fair, okay? Because fighting unfairly, okay, is not going to work with a Virgo, okay? And it's not going to work with their own spirituality. This is going to hurt them, okay? You can't lead other people if you're stealing from them, And this is what's crossing them. This is truly like, this feels like they're stuck in a system, or they're so sort of narrow-minded about the life that they want. They can't really look outside of that. And this guy here is looking off into the world as if he doesn't have everything he needs behind the wall. That's not how I always feel about that card, but that's how I'm feeling about it now. So I think they're in a place where they feel like they deserve more, okay? They've done what they believe to be all the right things to get where they're at. And so they're feeling, there's a victim, not really a victim, yeah, maybe this victim theme of like, but they're also coming into alignment with the fact that they have something to do with this. They have a part in this. They screwed up, okay? Because this card is in reverse, I feel like they learned a lesson from this theft over here. Even though they might feel like you stole their heart, or they stole your heart, or maybe they misled you in some way in order to get what they wanted, but it backfired, right? So moving forward, what is the Five of Swords moving forward? What is this? Clarify this, please. What is Virgo's partner? I feel like it's going to change. They're going to change something within themselves and the way they relate to the world. Wow. Lots of like just and fair going on. So this could be a court issue, guys. Definitely could be a court issue going on. We have the Nine of Swords in the upright and the Six of Pentacles, also talking about fairness. They are stressed because they were not fair. They are so stressed out about it. Oh, and they want to control the situation here with the Emperor in reverse. Let's clarify that one. They really want to control the situation, and they're you know, their inside is trying to get control because they're living in fear. That's what their insides are trying to do. Okay. Now with the Emperor is clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse. Did we not have the Six of Swords? No, we have the Six of, okay. So we have 5, 6, 7. Wow. They feel like the only way they can control their lives and control the situation is to run away from it. I almost feel like they're sort of stuck in a moral quandary here. And that's good because you know what? This person is being challenged to look at their life and look at their part. And at the same time, though, they're struggling between entitlement and their part in things. Okay, I feel like they are looking at their part in things big time, big time. And they're beginning, but they feel like they deserve, and that's entitlement. They deserve something, and it's not going that way. So all they want to do is shut down and take off, right? And just disappear and pretend like, you know what, this didn't work out for me. This wasn't fun. I can't control it. So I'm just going to pack up and I'm going to disappear and run away because this is running away. In the upright, it would be definitely a much more positive card. They do have anxiety about this going forward. They want to be fair moving forward. They want to embrace fairness. But that is the oh gosh, I can't even say that word, you guys. I know words I can't even say. Okay. It's a very black and white reading for your partner. Very black and white. It's like, it's literally black and white. It's like they're either wanting to do what's right, step up and do what's right, take responsibility for what they owe and for what's fair in the situation that's happening in their life now, or they're going to run away from it and pretend like none of this happened, which, okay, is not going to work out for them very well, okay? So I feel like they're in a state of like one foot on the fence, 1 foot off. So this could mean that they did something to you unfairly, but because of the sense of entitlement they feel about their life, they're not taking responsibility for it. They just want to shut down and go, okay? But this is going to cause them anxiety because this person does have a heart, okay? They do have a heart, and they're working through some difficult times with themselves in regards to their ego. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a look at all these cards. I actually feel like there is nothing the same with these two readings. If that's the case, then we'll just ask Spirit to pull cards to look at the energy between the two of you. Let me just double check here. So I think, if you guys haven't gone your separate ways, you're definitely in different places, okay? Although you guys are, it's interesting because you guys got Yeah. It's almost like I got two different readings here. Two different readings. Completely different readings. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards. What we're going to look at with these cards is going to be how the energy is between the two of you moving forward, okay? I'm going to ask Spirit for energy moving forward, moving ahead. How is your energy going to collide moving ahead? Because I feel like you guys are in your own bubbles. Obviously, we have no synchronicities in the cards for a reason, okay? So moving ahead, what is the energy between Virgo and their partner? Or the person they love? What have you? Spirit, please make clear sense. All spirits to come from the bright white light are invited to share information. Thank you. Okay. Lovers in reverse. Hermit in reverse. So that's coincidink. Winky dink. And then we have the Strength card. So these cards are still like way too graphic. I'm gonna put my crystals over and just there you go, Mr. Leo. Okay. All right. So beautiful Gemini, Leo, and Virgo. We've got all three major arcana. Okay. So wow, this is really interesting. So the energy between the two of you is definitely like opposites. You're not, like I said, you're not really colliding together. You're not mixing. You know, it's not the opposites attract. It's the opposites are opposite, right? Is what I'm seeing here. Both of you are isolating yourselves from each other because it feels like that's what you need to do. Just there is concern about like maybe too much isolation from each other is going to cause like an actual, what do you want to call it? Could cause like an actual split. Like, so if you're taking a break from someone or whatever, I don't think it's something that needs to go on forever. If you're still interested in this person, you don't need to completely isolate yourself. Oh, and don't play manipulative games. They don't want, so it's not a good time for like, okay, let me get this person to chase me around because they're going through like a personal crisis, a personal existential, like moral crisis right now is what they're going for. And with you guys, Virgo, I really feel like you are just kind of like done with putting yourself out there and getting hurt. Now, the strength between this connection is going to grow stronger with time. All right. So this is all moving forward, but I'm going to clarify. Why do we have the Lovers in reverse, please? For Virgo and their partners. Okay. Wow. You know what, you guys? This separation between the two of you feels so strong. It's almost like painful. You can feel it. Like you can feel it deep in your soul that it is a disconnect, a breaking of ties here. Because right now there's confusion. There may be too many options for both of you. You guys are possibly not really looking at other options, but maybe attracting other options because neither of you, I feel like both of you are kind of like in your head, more so your partner than you. So on either side, this is going to cause further isolation. So if anyone's playing this game of let me try to make someone jealous, it is not going to work. It is not going to work, okay? It's not about your ego. It's not about putting beautiful pictures up on social media to get this person's attention. It won't work, okay? So let's see. Also, I feel like one of you is missing not just this person, but some of the energy that they brought into your life that made you feel less like a weirdo or something. I'm getting that as well. Let's clarify the strength card. What is the strength between this couple? I want to say beautiful couple because it's a very human reading. Okay, so a lot of the things that I might be saying may not sound like super positive and rinky-dink, but I'm not like that. You know, I just say it like I see it. But I do see like humanity. I do see issues with the ego that you guys are both working on. And that is a strength alone, that you're willing to even take a look at that, right? Okay, clarifying strength, we have the King of Pentacles, which is an earth sign. So yeah, oh, okay, I heard evolved and wise. So like, I think your strength is going to be in your wisdom and your ability to evolve. Virgo, especially Virgo, as a mutable sign, you do have the ability to change and to evolve. And that is very strong. And your partner does too, actually. This whole relationship, this whole connection just might be a catalyst for you guys to jump, both of you, to jump into a better place spiritually, karmically. And, you know, that could just mean like in better shape, in connection with the universe, not inviting bad in moving forward, regardless of whether or not things work out between the two of you. Okay. So I don't really know yet, but I do feel like there's so much isolation going on because there's confusion, and I get that. That if you do communicate with this person, it needs to be very clear. It needs to be very concise, okay? And it needs to not have anything behind it, just clear, concise connection. Hey, how are you? Just checking in, etc. Don't get yourself worked up, guys, okay? All right, I love you very much. I hope this reading did resonate with you. And, you know, check out your other signs if it doesn't, or any other fantastic tarot reader on YouTube. I do personal readings. You can email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com. Also, you can join my Facebook group at Moonlit Tarot Scope as well. There's added content on Facebook, and as well as a heads up before going live, okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for staying for the end of the reading, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.